Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm starting out with getting some yard work done. I needed to cut these hedges back for a while now. So I'm getting started with this, and don't laugh at me, don't judge. I am so afraid of bugs. I haven't seen any out here. I have pest control services, but I am one of those. I'm going to watch and be sure nothing jumps on me. I just want to thank you for joining me in another video. I know it's been a minute, but I have a lot of motivation in this video. So we started out, I ran some errands. I went to TJ Maxx and Dollar Tree. I picked up a few things for fall decoration. Not much, maybe one or two things, but most of the things that I got, I went ahead and just got some fall decorations that I had in storage. So you'll see a lot of that later in the video. So I definitely want to start by adding our scripture for the day. So it reads, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. That's from John chapter 14, verse 6. And I'm really passionate about this scripture. This is the root of my Christian belief. Jesus is the only way to the Father. There is no other way to God but through Jesus. Jesus is also the answer to everything that you're going through in your life. Any struggles, any fears, anything that you're dealing with, that you are stressing about, He is the answer. And, He has definitely been that key in my life. So many countless years, so many countless times. I cannot share. It's so much. What I'm trying to say is there's not enough time in the day to share how much it is, but I do plan to share in coming videos. So anyway, I hope that this scripture gives you some encouragement. I definitely encourage you to finish reading John, the book of John. It's very, the whole New Testament is good to read, but very eye-opening. And I'm still using the Fresh Pet brand of dog food, so I'm just sharing a quick view of that. It really works well with Coco's system, so I'm going to go ahead and get this food put in his bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and get him out of his crate for the morning. I usually have to put a male diaper on him. You can buy diapers. I get them on Amazon for male dogs, and that's because ever since I let him stay in the vet when we went on vacation, he starts using the bathroom in the crate. So overnight I just put that diaper on him to avoid him messing up his crate or peeing on the floor. Now I will share this. I'm not really big on letting Coco stay at the vet, that's where I let him stay when we go out of town. Too long, I wouldn't recommend it longer than a couple days, because I was so frustrated. I had to re-potty train him when we went on a vacation for quite a while. And the bad thing about where I let him stay at our vet, they are closed on the weekend, so I could have picked him up sooner, but it didn't work out that way, so he had to stay an extra 2 or 3 days. I think it was a holiday weekend too, and we weren't even gone out of town that long, but it was so frustrating because he started having accidents all over the house at first, and it took me a while. I had to get him retrained all over again, and that was so frustrating because I'm so busy. But I was able to get him trained over time, but I may have to look into just finding another place for him to stay outside of the vet. When we go out of town that's open more often, I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do. But I just wanted to share that because that was pretty rough. So again, I just want to thank you for joining me on this video. I hope that you're enjoying the content. I love to do cleaning motivation, organization, DIYs, redecorating. I love transforming things, seeing things be made new, being made different. I love sharing my Christian faith. I am Also a mother of 2 teenagers. I homeschool one of them, and I just enjoy sharing, my journey. So I hope this is something that you're interested in. I would love for you to subscribe and join and continue on the journey with us. I'm thankful for all of you that continually return and support the channel, and I also am thankful that we're at close to 300 subscribers right now. So truly thankful for that. A lot of growth. And so I'm excited for more that I'm planning to share. I'm planning to do more organization, more DIYs, more cleaning motivation. So it's a lot more to come. So now I'm just moving on to the living room. I'm going to go ahead and change the sofa up from the bed view. My mom, she stayed the weekend with us. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to wash the comforters, and I'm going to go ahead and put the pillows up and store those in the sofa and just get it tidied up in here. All right, so now I'm moving on to cleaning the mirror in here, and I'm also going to do some dusting on the entertainment center and of the TV. This is something I will have to admit I have not done in ages. I literally hate dusting. I do not like to dust. I'm very bad about that. So I'm getting ready to decorate a little bit more in here for fall, but I want to get everything dusted off and clean. And I'll have to show you, I'm going to periodically show you the dust and all of that. I'm embarrassed, but hey, this is real life. When you're busy, I just don't have that time to dust like I should, and I do not enjoy doing it at all. But I was glad that I was able to get that completed and get all that dust out of that entertainment center so I can go ahead and get it ready for decorating. I'm also going ahead and getting the comforters put in the washing machine so I can go ahead and get those started washing, and then I'm going to go right back to dusting. It's amazing to me how much dust accumulates over time. It's just mind-boggling. So you can't imagine what what I experienced waiting months. And I will admit, it's been months since I dusted, and that's embarrassing. But hey, it is what it is. Also, I rearranged some things over here a little bit. So the little basket that I have, I usually have my magazines laying, flat on the entertainment center, but I decided to sit those up in the basket just so you can kind of see the magazines that are in there. So that's just a little something different that I did. And I'm glad I thought of that because I really wasn't using that basket for anything. And here's a quick view of the dust. The video doesn't do it justice of how dirty those cloths were. I had to get a fresh cloth for each bookshelf and for the actual entertainment center in the middle. Now this view was the worst. I had rolls of dust just falling off the cloth. It was so full of dust, but I'm glad I got that cleaned up. I wanted to stop and take a quick break before I decorate and set up the care packages. I did a video, or I recorded in one of the previous videos, about the care packages that I do, which I usually keep in a backpack that I take whenever I go out to run errands. If I set them up, they're for the homeless, so I put all types of different things in them. I show a few things, but I put things like Vaseline, cloths, I put tracts, Christian tracts, little mini Bibles, just little things, bottles of water, snacks. For women, I'll put sanitary items, just little things that would be helpful for them, but I also use it as a ministry to just bless them. So those are just little things that I do. So I got low on the pack, so I'm just going through and setting up a few so I can just refill my bag up. Now I'm just moving on to restock some paper towels and things in the linen closet, and then I'm also restocking the coffee and snack bar. This is Green Mountain coffee that I picked up at Ross. I don't drink coffee like that, but my mom drinks it when she stays here, so I try to keep it stocked up for her. This is a cute little battery operated lantern that I got at Dollar Tree. I thought that would be nice to have in case the power goes out. So now I'm moving on to cleaning off the island. I wanted to give it a good clean, but I got low on my granite cleaner, so I'm going to stop and make some more of that. So the ingredients you need for the granite cleaner, and I got this recipe off Pinterest, is your choice of dishwashing liquid, distilled water, and alcohol, 70% strength. I like the recipe. It cleans the granite really well, and you can add essential oils to it to give it a, smell that you like, but I just choose not to add any. And here's a quick view of the island. I got everything wiped off, and also a view of the coffee snack tea bar that I have set up over here. Everything is restocked. And I just wanted to show a quick view of what I have up so far for fall decorations, and I wanted to give you a view of the wreath and new things that I have that I'm going to put up. So the wreath and rug, they are not new, and here's a quick view of how the front porch is looking. I'm going to change those flowers on the welcome sign a little bit later in the video. These are the fall decorations that I had in storage in the garage, so I'm going to go ahead and get all these set up on the island so you can get a view of everything that I currently have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and get a few things put up in the living room. And now I'm going to get some things put up over here on the bookshelves and on the snack coffee bar. Here's a quick view of what it's looking like over here, and I just put very minimal just to add a pop of color. So I got this vase from Dollar Tree. I think last year it was in the $3 to $5 section. And so I'm just putting some flower arrangements in this, and I'm going to put it in the dining room. And this is a quick view of how it's looking over here. I'm just going to sit it on the water cooler. So I'm just going to hang up a couple pieces for fall on the walls in the dining room and one in the foyer. And I'm going to put a few pieces on the table in the foyer as well. So I'm going to move on now and change out these flowers in the vase in the living room. I have some fall colors in the flowers that I have here, so I'm going to change those out. So I'm moving on to the bathroom. I'm going to do the same. And here I'm going to change out the flowers for some fall faux flowers that I have. And I'm also going to add a few fall pieces in here. All right, so this is the finished look of the bathroom. I ended up moving that on the door into the living room, but here is the finished look of the bathroom. And here's the look of the outside of the front of the house. I also changed out those flowers that I told you I was going to change later. I put those flowers in the welcome sign. And moving on to the dining room, this is a final view of the dining room. I put a couple pieces in that tray and also showing the flower arrangement that's on the cooler and the decorations I have on the wall. And here's a final view of the decorations in the foyer. Just very minimal, just a few pieces. And here's another quick view of the kitchen, just showing the few pieces I added in the on the island in the kitchen and on the refrigerator, and also at the coffee and snack bar. Also, I added a few flowers in the vase above the snack bar. Here's the final view of the pieces I added in the living room. And another final view of the guest bathroom. And one little piece on the tray on the sofa table. So I'm done with the fall decor, and it's later in the day, so it's dinner time. I'm going ahead and fixing Coco's dinner. I'm going ahead and adding in the supplements. I don't use nearly as many as I used to, so I got it narrowed down to 3. So on this day, he's due for his monthly flea, tick, and heartworm pill. So it's a pretty big pill, so I have to break it up in 4 little pieces, and I wrap it in his dog food and feed it to him by hand because I want to make sure that he's taking all of it. We the children of light, and we will never let up. Never giving up fighting. We didn't make it through the night. All right, so moving on to cooking dinner. On this night, I cooked chili and I also cooked some garlic bread to go with it. So I got the recipe. I looked up the recipe for chili seasoning. I don't buy chili seasoning. I just look up whatever spices you blend together and I just go by that recipe. So yeah, this is me making the chili for dinner and it turned out really good. I would share the recipe, but I found some random recipe and I didn't follow it to the T. Some things I added that weren't in it, and some things I didn't follow the measurements exactly, but it turned out really good. So otherwise, I would share it, but maybe next time.
Change is coming tonight. Can see the sky start to clear up. We've been waiting for life, oh. Never giving up the fight, no. Start a countdown right now. About to take off, yeah. It's our time to rise, oh. We're the children of light, oh. We've been down for too long. Waiting for a come up. Better days around the corner. All the pain made us stronger, yeah. We aim for the long run. Keep on surviving. In this war for no reason. Now we changing the season, yeah.
While that's cooking, I decided to go ahead and pour out some old oil that I was using for a while. I'm going to pour it in an old empty bottle and just store it until it's full, and then I'll dispose of it. So this is what the chili is looking like. And like I said, it turned out really well. Also, we're having some cantaloupe. This is I bought this at the local farmers market, so we're eating some fruit with this as well. And yes, I'm adding some shredded cheese and sour cream also. And also the part I hate after cooking, it's time to wash all the pots and things that won't fit in the dishwasher. So I'm going ahead and taking care of that now. If you're still watching the video, I thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and leave some suggestions of what you would like to see. Thank you again so much for joining me in the video. So I'm just finishing up the night with some final tasks. Cleaning up Coco's water bowl and his food bowl. I don't leave that food out overnight. And I'm gonna finish out by folding, not folding, but putting up my clothes that I washed for the day, and that is pretty much all I'm going to be getting done. All right, we're at the end of the video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.